This is the Hayes Realty Real Estate Podcast. Hayes Realty is a team of former Big Five banking foreclosure specialists committed to helping homeowners win in the real estate market. Their knowledge of the foreclosure banking industry, combined with their deep understanding of the Southern California real estate market, have enabled them to meet the needs of many homeowners facing foreclosure. Here's the host of your show, Emmett Hayes.
What up, everybody? Thanks for tuning back in. We've been getting a lot of letters from listeners, a lot of questions, and one of those letters in particular stuck out to me because I've heard it time and time again while being a realtor in Los Angeles. And basically the letter, they were saying, well, it doesn't make sense for me to sell my home, especially if I have to short sell it, which means I won't get any money. It makes no sense for me to even do that. I might as well just sit in my house and wait until the sheriff come put me out. Now, I've heard that a lot. I get it, because it's your house, your baby. You're like, yeah, no, you're going to have to come put me out. But I just follow that statement up with one question. Do you still feel the weight of the world on your shoulders while you're waiting for the sheriff to put you out? 99% of the time, the answer is yes, I do. I still feel that weight. I still wake up every day wondering what's going to happen next. And then I'm like, how long do you want to continue to live like that? How long do you want to feel the weight of the world on your shoulders? I'm here to tell you, that gets old. I've been there, done that too. So today's episode, we're going to talk about lifting the weight off your shoulders. A lot of people, when going through foreclosure, they never reach the point of trying to move on or move past foreclosure because they're caught up in the drama of the situation. They're just stuck in it. And so they never move forward. And then that's how you kind of end up in that mind frame or thought process of, I'm just going to sit here until you put me out because you're caught up in the drama of the situation. Now, like I said, on this podcast, we like to give up the game that's going to really help people win out here in the real estate, making the right choice. I can tell you, I've done that other scenario, just sat there and done nothing and felt the weight of the world on my shoulders. It's not a good place to be. I can recall during the previous recession in 2008, when I came to the realization, I'm going to have to sell all my properties. Now, I was okay with selling the investment properties, the rentals, and all of that. I didn't have a problem with that. But the very first property I ever bought, my condo in Lawndale, California, I did not want to let that go. I was all in the drama with it. Oh, this is my first piece of property out here. I can't let this go. I'm going to have to do whatever it takes to keep this. This is my baby. I can't let it go. And if anything, I ain't going to do nothing. They're going to have to just take it from me. And, over the course of probably another year and a half or so of, doing loan modifications and, of course, getting denied. And, they give you opportunity to do another loan modification, of course, get denied because, the income's not there because I'm an entrepreneur. So, we may not show as much money on paper. So constantly we're getting denied. And then one day it hit me. I got to get out of this mess, this drama-filled mess. I got to make the right decisions in order to move forward with my life. And it was one of the best decisions I ever made. It was then where I chose to remove the weight of the world from my shoulders by selling my baby, my first piece of property. So I understand when people say that. But again, that's the emotion talking. We don't want to talk emotional. We want to talk with logic and knowledge and make the right choice. And now a short word from our sponsor.
What do you do when life takes an unexpected turn for the worse? Where can you turn when everything you have worked hard for comes crashing down and your title no longer serves as your identity? In Licensed to Live, Dr. Jarrett offers sound advice to aid those who, like him, have been under attack from medical boards, certification agencies, hospital systems, legal systems, or the public at large. From insightful coaching on how to handle the initial assault upon your character to proven tools for effectively resetting your life, Dr. Jarrett will help you turn your tragedy into triumph, no matter your occupation. You can get your award-winning copy of Licensed to Live, a primer to rebuilding your life after your career is shattered, at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, your finer book retailers, and you can get an autographed, personalized copy at licensedtolive.com. Emmett Hayes III Coffee Company, EH3, specializes in selecting 100% Arabica coffee beans from distinct coffee growing regions across the globe. EH3 Coffee Company offers an exclusive brand of organic coffee beans and blends. All coffee products are craft roasted to perfection, which yields consistency and quality, taste, and optimal flavor. EH3's quest is to create an evolutionary coffee experience for every single customer, every single time. Get your coffee today at emmetscoffee.com. That's EMMITTSCOFFEE.com. This is Dr. Jarrett Patton. You are listening to the Hayes Realty Real Estate Podcast.
So the first step, the first thing you need to do is don't get caught up in the drama. You're about to make one of the smartest decisions you've made in a long time. You will be amazed how closure can affect other aspects of your life. When I finally made that decision to sell my very first piece of property in Los Angeles, although it hurt me and I felt like I was a failure and all of these other emotions. But I tell you what, once I made the conscious decision that I was going to sell it and move on and start over, I could breathe a lot easier. And you know what else I realized? Other opportunities just started coming my way simply because you got a different mindset now. Once I decided to sell that property and move on from the foreclosure and from the drama and from all of that, I realized, oh, the bank gives you relocation funds. Oh, you get up to a certain amount. Okay, so I can get a few dollars out this thing. Hey, we're going to take all we can get right now. So at that point, I was cool with that. I didn't even know nothing about it. So I'm like, okay, I had already made the decision that I was going to sell. And then I found out I can get some relocation expenses. Oh, okay. Already getting started off on a better foot. Get a little extra money. So once you make that conscious decision to move on from foreclosure and do what it's going to take in order to move past that, you're in a different headspace now, mentally, even physically, where before it used to be hard for me to, go to the gym. I used to have to force myself like, oh, but now, I'm in a different mind space now. Oh, it's easy. I get up. It's easy. Everything seems a little easier now that I know I'm getting ready to remove myself from a situation that's been, having a hold on me for the last few years. It's like a totally different mind frame. Things go your way now. You start really realizing, oh, things are starting to fall into place simply because I'm making conscious decisions to get out of a bad situation. And by doing that, I'm creating good situations, new opportunities, and other positive things in my life. That's the mind frame you need to always remember when you're making this tough decision of moving on from foreclosure. Now that you've decided to move on from foreclosure, you're going to free up a whole bunch of other elements in your life that you didn't even realize have been shackled because you've been knee deep in the emotions of bouncing from one emotional emergency to the next. It's like your life has been caught up in a pinball machine. Not anymore. You are taking your life back. The feeling you get from taking your life back, starting all over, is rejuvenating. While you haven't even realized that you've just been stuck in the whole mess and the whole threat of, oh, I'm going to lose my house and my property. But after you really have gotten to that point to where you don't have any other choice and you have to move on from that house, what you realize is it wasn't so bad. Like, oh, I've been running from this, but it wasn't that bad once I got there. And that's what you really realize, that at the end of the day, starting over is not that bad, because you can always buy another house. But to just stay down in the dumps, having to deal with bill collectors calling you every day, you're getting all types of mail in the mail every day, all this foreclosure stuff, all this junk stuff about we can help you this, we can help you that. You got people knocking on your door telling you we can help you, we can help you. All of that starts to build on someone. So once you're past all of that, you don't have to deal with that. It's a great feeling. When I was caught up in the foreclosure mess, I actually stopped answering the door. I stopped checking my mail, and I really wouldn't answer the phone because it was all either bill collectors or somebody talking about they can help me out my situation. And of course, in doing that, I'm missing opportunities. Not everybody knocking on your door is a bill collector. Not everybody calling you is a bill collector. Not everybody sending something in the mail, is a bill collector or saying they can help you, So you end up missing out on some stuff that you really probably needed simply because you've put yourself in this hole you don't want to come out of. But once you come out of that hole, you feel like a new person, rejuvenated. And that's where you want to get to be when you've been stuck in the foreclosure mess for the last few years. You want to be out of it. You want to be moved past it. You want to be in a situation where now you can get back to doing the right things in real estate. You know what not to do now. So now you can make the right choices, the right decisions, and you will be able to buy that house much sooner than you think. Some people are able to buy a year after, they've went into foreclosure. So, other people 2 years, but those 1 or 2 years, they fly by. Next thing you know, you got a new house, and all that stuff from the past, it don't even matter no more. That's what it's like to lift that weight off your shoulders. All that stuff that you were going through, all that stuff that you were dealing with, all those emotions, all that drama, don't even matter no more. You've moved on. And that is a great feeling. If you or anybody you know has that weight of the world on their shoulders and they're ready to get it lifted, have them reach out to Hayes Realty, or you can reach out to Hayes Realty if this is a situation you're in. Either way, reach out to us. Our whole goal is to help people win, get you back on top, get you back to succeeding in the real estate game. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We look forward to the next episode. Until then, take care now. If you need any assistance with your real estate needs, please give Hayes Realty a call. Whether it's going through foreclosure, have a notice of default assigned on your property, or you need to short sell your house, or maybe you had a death in the family and you need to sell that family member's house, give Hayes Realty a call. 1-800-217-0034.